All right, looks like we're getting ready to go.
Okay. Sure. Go ahead.
And we're off. Flooded Strand past the turn. Force of Fill. Doing Force of Fill things already. Here's Elvish Reclaimer.
Archive.
Ridiculous Archive. Surveil. All right, left it on top. Draw for turn. For a moment there, I thought maybe we'd see Terminus, but nope. Portent.
So trigger and stack.
Conwick, thank you for the sub with Prime. 12 months. That's a 1-year badge. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you.
I'll go like this. I'll pass turn. Portent. Thank you. May I have another?
And Terminus wipes away the Elvish Reclaimer.
Sure. Saga. Yep. Go.
So 21 to 19. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Sorry.
So there's a Saga for Strass Daddy. Cycling Lorien revealed. Altered for Force of Fill, of course. Here's a Tundra.
Go ahead. I'm going to go to 17. Oh, trigger. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, Vexing Bauble is in. Force of Fill with Vexing Bauble. Interesting. There's a Saga ticks up to 2.
Yep. Your turn.
Go over the Burn Willows past the turn.
I'll keep it on top.
Terminus on top? Yeah.
Drop.
Okay, Mystic Sanctuary putting Terminus back on top. There's a Saga will make a construct. Vexing Bauble being able to cast this Terminus is kind of neat. Draw for turn. There's a Saga. Makes another construct. Okay, so before the search, we're going to Terminus. I guess so Needle can't turn off Vexing Bauble, I guess. Soul Guide Lantern.
Termini.
Island.
Okay, Terminus is exiled by Soul Guide Lantern.
One.
Both constructs are gone. There's a Saga in the graveyard.
Saga. Bobble. Yes. Your turn.
Okay, and a Vexing Bauble for Strass Daddy. So both players running Vexing Bauble. It's interesting. Deduce, draw a card, and make a clue.
Are we? Yeah. Sorry. Draw a card and investigate. Okay. Cycle this Lorien. Yeah. And investigate is get a clue? Yes. Okay. So this is a clue. And 2 mana tap. Clue does clue things. Draws a card.
Island cycling right now is Force of Fill. Tundra.
Trigger this. Yep. I'll move to this one. Sure. Go.
Your turn. I'm gonna flash in a endurance. You draw it. You can't force it. I mean, you can't, but you know, put your things in that thing.
Okay, so an Endurance gets cast here. Force of Fill's graveyard will go to the bottom. Passing the turn. Terminus. All right, here's Counterbalance. Force of Fill special. Cracking this Windswept Heath.
Yeah. What's down? How do I lose life? That's my first blood.
So you go to 6.
Lush Portico, Surveil.
Stack.
Resolves.
I thought it was 16.
Pass it to him.
Resolving the Surveil now. Elvish Reclaimer into the grave. Grove of the Burnwillows tells us that there could be punishing fires in this deck. This may take a while.
Stop.
Oh, God.
Bringing me back, dude.
Swing.
Does everybody have time? Does anybody in the chat feel like they're in a rush? This might take a while. Here's Punishing Fire.
Face? Target face. I like them all.
Alright, countered by Life in the Loam on top of the library revealed by Counterbalance. So that was interesting. I just finished saying this is going to take a while, so there's that.
I'll cast the loam. No targets.
Roger that.
Loam in the graveyard now.
You gain a life. Fun goes back in hand.
5.
Fetch.
Yeah.
Force.
Okay, Grove of the Burnwillows does its thing. Returning Punishing Fire to hand. Finding a plateau. Punishing Fire.
And I'll pass to you.
That is a 2-drop.
2-drop.
Knock it off.
Mono 2 drops. They call me 2-drop black man.
Alright. Deduce revealed on top of the library. Counters the Punishing Fire again with Counterbalance. Punishing Fire sitting in the graveyard a little sad right now.
It's now 7. 6. 7. 5.
This one guy.
Okay, that's a Birds of Paradise.
Pass.
Get back. Gain a life. Shoot. So.
When I saw my first ponder, I was like, there's too many left. I was like, ponder into land, bauble.
Okay, that time Punishing Fire gets through. Terminus revealed on top of the library, so... probably don't want to cast creatures at the moment. What could Strass Daddy be holding in hand this whole time? I'm not sure. A bunch of cards in hand. Could be stuff like Swords to Plowshares or whatever. Alright, here's Outland Liberator. Okay, that could be a way to defeat Counterbalance finally.
I'm going to target my counterbalance.
Counterbalance trigger, unexpectedly absent, targeting the counterbalance. That could be a way to counter the Liberator. Sweet play. Liberator countered. Counterbalance moves to the top of the deck.
Evoke a Fury.
Green Sun Zenith X is 3. And now Terminus is 2 cards down. Counterbalance is the top card of the deck. What are we finding with Green Sun? Could be a Knight. Ramanap Excavator. Okay. Playing Urza Saga from the graveyard.
Sure.
Phil draws the Counterbalance. Top card of the deck is Terminus. Replays Counterbalance.
Sure.
Pass turn. Affection your cast it to
Upkeep casting Deduce. That could allow Terminus to wipe away Ramanap Excavator and Birds of Paradise.
It sure is.
Okay. Pass it to the SM.
Upkeep. Okay. I will. How many cards are in your hand?
3.
3.
Brainstorm.
I'm going to float. No. Alright. You did it. You did the thing.
Did what my deck does.
Well, you did thing. I wish you didn't do thing. Draw 10.
Okay, Terminus wipes away the creatures on upkeep, draw step, then Urza Saga will get its second chapter counter. Sylvan Library resolves. Counterbalance reveals Vexing Bauble on top of the library. Vexing Baubles on both sides is kind of funny. This may be the first time on 90s MTG we're having two decks with Vexing Bauble against each other. I don't know if that's super significant, but it's like mildly interesting.
Left.
Okay, here's Vexing Bauble.
Make thing.
Yep.
Gonna make a construct on end step. It will be a 3/3 at the moment. And then Punishing Fire, return to hand. Construct may get a friend here. Sylvan Library resolving first.
Yeah, 19.
Alright,
drawing a bunch of cards.
You took care of me? My life total. One, two, three. Create thing.
Okay, making a construct before Urza Saga pops. We're going to search now. What do we find this time?
Shadow Spear.
Yep.
Shadow Spear. Shadow Spear is a good one.
Draw.
Play land for turn. Combat.
I believe that was a Wooded Foothills. Going to combat now? Or not yet? Equip first.
Equip one that has not something.
Has stuff, right?
It has lifelink.
No ward.
No ward. Not ward.
All sorts. And okay, with the equipment stack.
Okay.
So
Okay, in response to the equip, the construct is getting swords. So Strass Daddy will gain 5 life.
Your Scion only has 5 right now, right? Yes. Yeah, bounce your Scion. Drop that.
Equip other dork.
Okay, pass the turn.
Go.
How many cards? I have 7. Okay.
Thank you.
Terminus off the top.
Yep.
I'm gonna make an angel.
Saga's dead. Sorry.
You good? I'm gonna make an angel.
An angle.
Solitude?
Okay, Entreat the Angels makes an angel. Pass the turn.
1, 2, 3.
Solitude was Yep.
4/4 Angel for Force of Fill. The Entreat was not miracled, it was just regular cast. Here's an Urza Saga.
Put in
Still on your
Free
step.
War from Formaware. Yep. Trigger. I'll target Nadu.
1, 2, 3, 4,
this
5,
is
6, 7.
Okay, I'm 11.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Moloch.
So this would deal how much?
Moloch, X is 5, I believe.
7 dab. Well, they would fight.
How many cards?
Did fight.
7.
So I'm gonna
Yeah,
draw.
and I'm gonna draw a card off this card when it.
Yeah.
Wanna read it? It's English.
No, it's okay.
Mark draws.
Okay, Moloch will defeat the 4/4 Angel in a fight, and Ravenous allows Strass Daddy to draw a card.
Land for turn.
Yes.
Go ahead.
What's that? Plus
Think.
Okay, resolving the Sylvan Library now. Gonna draw 2 cards this time. There's the Saga ticks up. 7/7 Moloch. Hits pretty hard. If it gets equipped with Shadow Spear, even harder.
Even if it's already equipped. Yep. It doesn't say. It doesn't know another creature.
8.
Attach a target creature. Okay. Yep.
Okay, swinging for 8. Force of Fill will take it. 8 lifelink damage.
Yep. Okay. I'm going to equip the Shuko. I have 2 triggers from Nadu and from Illusionist. Nadu will draw me Brainstorm, and then I'll draw 3 cards.
The
I'll do it
Wasteland.
again. Nadu reveals Second Illusionist.
I'll waste your green.
I'm going to proceed.
Okay, Wasteland knocks Phil off of green for the moment. Tropical Island down. Phil will float a mana, crack it to draw off Vexing Bauble. There's no point in having a Vexing Bauble right now.
Yep.
Kill it.
Scalding Tarn could potentially find another green if needed. There's a construct getting created here.
Actually, Hunt is in my hand. You don't gain life. I'm sorry, Hunt's in my
That was a
hand.
good game.
I will.
Both did nothing for like turns.
I'll shoot you.
Yeah, that'll do.
You didn't even draw lands.
Yeah.
10.
I think that was just 1 damage. I kind of lost track. Alright, so Punishing Fire back into the graveyard. Sylvan Library will do its thing. Force of Fill, facing down an 8/8 Moloch. Equip the Shadow Spear and a Construct. We're going to see another Construct get created here before Urza Saga pops.
Search for thing.
Yep.
Soulgan Lantern shutting off any lines with Mystic Sanctuary for Force of Fill still. Another Vexing Bauble.
Attack for Infinity Billion.
I'll swords the equipped Mala. So that's 8.
Yeah.
Okay, Moloch getting swords. And a Construct it looks like we'll get through for, I believe, 6. Fill down to 4.
I have 2 constructs in play. I will play another Saga, and I will pass.
Fill goes down to 3.
Pick 1 trigger.
Target targets.
Mystic Sanctuary targeting Terminus. Soulguy Lantern could pop here. That will be the play for Straz Daddy.
Panic. And
Does Phil have a way to defeat these constructs? Lorien reveal, draw 3.
Swords your constructs.
I have 2. Like,
Swords, one of them.
okay.
The equipped one is good.
It's not equipped.
Okay.
None are.
So you gain how much?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, 1 construct down. Gaining 5 life. Mystic Sanctuary puts swords on top. Ponder. The swords will get drawn, it looks like. This is grindy.
Go ahead.
Get Pum back.
So you gain how much there? 4 more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get Pum back, shoot.
Yep. I'm dead.
Okay. I should have done that in response to the Ponder. But I didn't get Pum.
All right, so it looks like game 1 goes to Straz Daddy. Force of Phil scooping it up. After the Punishing Fire. Phil continues to adjust this Miracles deck over time. Phil's list is kept in our Discord server. For anybody interested, join our Discord. All right, Grove of the Burnwillows, Green Sun, finding Dryad Arbor, pass the turn.
I'm going to cycle this Lorien reveal.
When are we going to get another 0 target for Green Sun, chat? Does anybody know?
Get this Tundra and I'll pass.
Think about the play patterns. Serious Poe, thank you for the sub with Prime 5 months. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you.
No, I do it. But if you have like 3 colors, Albergy, how many will
He likes go.
Pastina has arrived in the chat. Yeah, Scott pointing out Force of Phil has altered Lorien revealed now. Don't know how recently Phil got those. Sylvan Library on the stack. Bajuka Bog. Just removes 1 card.
Cycle this over.
Mayhem, thank you for the sub with Prime. Appreciate it.
Past you.
Play this kind of. Ray of Revelation.
Just
Okay, Ray of Revelation destroying the Sylvan Library.
Pass you. Brainstorm or responsible library.
Yeah.
Okay, got the right one. Destroy target enchantment with flashback for a green.
Library's up. Your turn.
Okay, another Sylvan Library. It will resolve. Strass Daddy has a replacement. If Phil finds a green, could flashback. Ray of Revelation, that will be the plan.
oh shit! I should have read that.
I didn't have the green source, so it's reasonable.
Okay.
Okay, so apparently Strass Daddy missed that Ray of Revelation had flashback. But Phil pointing out I didn't have a green source yet, so not the worst. All right, so basic forest. And let's see what else Strass Daddy has going on.
Pass the deuce.
Draw a card, investigate. Yeah, go for it.
Terminus, swipe away Dryad Arbor.
Cast Endurance.
Endurance is on the stack. Vexing Bauble shuts off some free plays. So Endurance will put Force of Phil's graveyard on the bottom.
Can you? 17. Oh, Force. Yep.
Cards in hand.
4.
4 cards in Force of Phil's hand. Grove of the Burn Willows getting tapped to draw a card with a Vexing Bauble.
1918.
Three.
How did I gain a life from that? Oh, growth. Okay.
Okay, cracking a clue was Phil.
Yeah. Go.
Go for it.
Cycle Lore.
Okay, island cycling with Lorien revealed. There was a Dryad Arbor on the battlefield when Endurance was around. Decklists Archive found with island cycling. The island cycling mechanic, very controversial, and just don't know what they were thinking, you know?
Swing for 2.
Waiting on a storm scale update for island cycling, TBH. All right, so Strass Daddy thinking about making some plays here.
Yeah, I mean, you 16 mana, like, you know, if you have...
Windswept Heath gets cracked.
The top card is just always blank. See it as blank.
Combat. 3.
Combat. 3.
No counterbalances yet.
Go to 11.
Endurance target myself.
Endurance targets himself.
Sure.
Force of Will not convinced of the whole thing. Endurance target myself, says Trash Daddy.
You do one life.
Okay, Red Elemental Blast on Brainstorm in response to this Endurance.
Make sure you gain a life.
Oh. Two cards left?
Yes.
2 cards left in Strass Daddy's hand. Force of Will thinking about answering Red Elemental Blast with Thwart. Turning Mystic Sanctuary, Trop, and Meticulous Archive. Red Elemental Blast is countered. Brainstorm will resolve. This is all in response to Endurance. Or at least Endurance's ability. I think the target of the Endurance ability has been selected as Strass Daddy. Force of Will finishing up this Brainstorm. And Endurance ability will resolve. Graveyard will go on the bottom for Strass Daddy. Here we go.
Please clap.
Gaddock Teague.
Teague's in.
Okay. Go to 10.
Hit Brainstorm, please.
Okay, Soul Guide Lantern targeting Brainstorm. Force of Will can't currently fetch a Mystic Sanctuary successfully because of the land count right now. Swords on Gaddock Teague. Gaddock Teague down. Terminus. And Endurances are wiped away. Meticulous Archive, Surveil, Mystic Sanctuary into the yard, pass the turn. Soul Guy Lantern will draw a card.
Good.
Try power.
Play Waste Scout.
So you go to 13?
13.
Lorraine Reveal on top.
Yeah.
Okay, Mystic Sanctuary puts Lorien Revealed back on top. Potentially be a big play for Force of Will. All right, Strass Daddy, it looks like I scooped it up. We're going to game 3.
Get a game 3.
Yeah. 14 minutes? Yeah. All right.
Sure.
And I'll probably go down.
Okay.
Ready? Yep. Yep.
Vexing Bauble is in.
Good old Delver. Good old Delver.
Mystic Sanctuary pass. Vexing Bauble's been all over the place in this match. Life total is not correct on the phone currently, but we may see that about to get fixed. Wooded Foothills getting correct.
You want to be unforceable 5 on game 3?
3 for 1 for the merge tag and then for the finish line. It's through that over fashion.
Yeah. Look. Yeah, man. This
Outland Liberator.
Is it?
Okay, Outland Liberator, it becomes day and pass the turn.
Next week.
All right, you're ready, chat? You're ready, YouTube commenters? Let's see if the players can keep track of day and night for the rest of this game. We will be watching it very carefully. And if they screw it up, you know what happens.
We're gentlemen in time.
Right.
board is Scourge.
One day,
Because
we're back.
A couple more weeks.
Force of Phil in the chat says, no one can keep track of day and night, one of Magic's finest mechanics. Well said by Force of Phil. Well said.
Good luck with it,
All right, Urza's Saga hits the board. Green Sun Zenith. X is 1, I believe. Elvish Reclaimer. Waste Tundra. Attack with Outland Liberator. Pass the turn. It's still day.
Gonna add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue. Florian Reveal. Draw 5.
how long getting back by the 2 is 5.
Okay, Life from the Loam gets back Tundra and Misty for Force of Phil. Pass the turn though, Urza Saga's gonna tick up to 2. Playing another Urza Saga. Claimer available. Just attacking for 3.
Flip. Alright, my turn. Flip.
Yep. Go.
Okay, it becomes night. Outland Liberator still saying face up for some reason, but we'll keep an eye on all of it.
So now if I 2 spell, it goes back again?
Yes.
Block 3 is up for direct out of
You have the
damage.
2 spell to make it go back.
Yeah, 2 spells will make it day once again. So Prismatic Ending takes out Elvish Reclaimer, and it looks like Phil has a second spell, Counterbalance. Pass the turn. Outland Liberator will be a 2/2 once again. Urza Saga will get a construct. It is day. The day-night token still shows night. And, yeah. Yeah, Force of Phil didn't pick up the token and read what it does. Shame on Force of Phil. What a shame. All right, so thinking about making another construct here. We're thinking about Urza Saga triggers currently. Just going to float a mana and then search.
I'm gonna grab that. And also, still in the set. I go to Colorado.
Yep.
Haywire Might is found. That could be a way to blow up Counterbalance. It is day, so Outland Liberator attacking doesn't blow up Counterbalance. There's a Saga ticks up to 2, the second copy. There's a floating mana.
Counterbalance?
Sylvan Library reveals Prismatic Ending.
And whatever this is.
1, 2, 3.
You know, so I did not. It is day. Your turn.
It is day. Pass the turn. Merciful will make sure to cast a spell this turn, I would believe. Probably going to be a Prismatic Ending to remove Sylvan Library, is my guess. Strass Daddy doesn't have mana open right now to blow up Counterbalance, but that could happen at some point with Haywire Might.
I'll Prismatic Ending the construct.
Okay, Prismatic Ending on the construct, actually, so the construct is down. And then a Prismatic Ending on Sylvan Library. Sylvan Library also down. It is still day.
Which game 3?
Yep.
Draw.
Urza Saga's about to tick up to 3. Gonna float a mana. Soulguide Lantern.
Pocket.
Life and Alone is exiled. Seems like a fine choice.
Go.
Use floating mana to draw.
Yes.
Play Carpet.
Half split.
No, in your instant, I'm going to brainstorm.
It's still gonna flip.
Oh, is it not when a player casts a spell?
It's an active player.
Oh, is it? Well, brainstorm.
Alright, so this Brainstorm will not stop it from becoming Night, as Strass Daddy points out. But Phil casting a Brainstorm on end step was hoping to have there be a spell to maintain day, but that doesn't work.
Does the flip side still have the one activate destroy thing?
Yeah, I actually knew that the Day Knight only cares about the active player because I studied Midnight Hunt like I was supposed to for Phil. I don't even know if Force of Phil knows what cards are in the Fallout set at this point. I don't even know. Force of Phil completely falling asleep on Magic the Gathering right now.
Is that gonna?
Having a wizard.
Oh, you know everything about Magic? Name every attraction. Deduce. Maybe gonna go after something with prismatic ending. It will be the Liberator, which has a neat attack ability, but it will sack itself to destroy. Counterbalance, of course. Gonna crack a fetch now, and it should go back to day. Let's see if the players keep track. We're on the edges of our seats.
Was it a prismatic ending or a cloud?
That was a prismatic ending.
I'm gonna make sure.
But it's not exiled, you sacked it.
Having a wizard.
Flush Portico.
Yep.
Lush Portico getting dug up by this windswept heath. We're going to Surveil. Force of Phil understands graveyard order, but not day night. Okay, Force of Phil, bring up the Midnight Hunt spoiler and start reading.
Last, go ahead.
Force of Phil about 8 sets behind at this point. Plateau, maybe more than that. 15 sets.
Shoot you.
Punishing Fire on end step. Phil goes down to 3. Life total is getting low. Day Night token still showing Night. Attacking with Haywire Might.
Response. Shoot you.
Punishing Fire in response to sacking a clue. Another Deduce getting cast in response to that. Red Blast on Deduce. Fist Bump, that is the match. Strass Daddy gets it. Maverick. Punishing Maverick gets the win. GG's. So what did we learn in that match, chat? What did we learn? We learned how the day-night mechanic from 3 years ago works. That's what we learned.